How does stress affect our energy levels? In many ways. I'm actually shooting this video from a pink chair because this is our naturopath's office, and she sees many patients that are very low on energy, and that is from stress, stress, stress. She sees males and females, but it seems to be females are under an abundance of stress these days, or at least they're smarter, which, yes, that's true. So they take care of their problems from stress. So, how does it affect us? Well, a lot of times it makes it so you can't even fall to sleep. And then when you can't fall to sleep, you can't get enough rest. And other times it makes it where you can fall to sleep, but you're waking up in the middle of the night. And then other times you're just flipping and flopping in your sleep. So if we don't get enough sleep, enough rest, our body can't heal, number one, but it can't re energize. Now, sleep is a very wide topic. Some people require 9 or 10 hours of sleep. Most adults, that's very rare. Others require 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And there is no magic number. But when you sleep, you should feel fully rested. So if you're not feeling full of energy every day, that means that stress is definitely playing a role on some level. So, what else causes that? Well, eating the wrong foods. Every time we eat foods that don't fuel the body, we are actually stressing the body out. So, imagine if you took sugar or Coca Cola and put it in your gas tank instead of gasoline. Your car would get real stressed right away. So, when we put the wrong foods in our body, the cool part is it can last a little while, but the more we do it, the less energy we have. We can put a ton of calories in, lots of sugar, energy drinks, coffee, and still feel lethargic all day. Well, guess what? You're not putting the right fuel in, and your body is stressed. So, how do we offset mental stress and emotional stress that we might have from jobs or from raising children or from you name it? Lots of stress out there, especially if you're watching the media or the news at all. One of it is trying to avoid as much as you can avoid. But the other one is there's things you can do. You can sit in a chair like this in someone's counseling office and talk about it and get yourself on a better track. You can move, you can exercise. So when we have stress, it releases cortisol. The way you wear that cortisol off is by moving your body, some type of movement, swimming, biking, something that you enjoy is the best way. Yoga, and kickboxing, you pick it for you. That cortisol has to be worn off. If it's not, your body actually gets into fatigue and it gets exhausted from this buildup of these stress hormones. So there is just so many ways that it eats at our energy stress. And the most exhausting one for most people is right up here, that mental stress, that emotional stress. We have to figure out by reflecting on what causes us, because for everyone it's different. Some people leaving the house causes them a ton of stress. Other people, it takes an abundance of things before they're feeling stressed out. But all of us have some limit where we get that mental stress and we have to do something about it. So, one of the best ways I can give you is to reflect on it. And then once you know, change what you're doing. That's the hardest part. Once you know what stresses you out, try and make some changes to offset it. If you can avoid those circumstances, or if it's circumstances that are going to be there, like raising teenagers ain't going to change, right? Well, how do you change your perception to make it more fun, number one? And number two, how do you do things to offset it? Meaning taking some more relaxing breaks, doing yoga, hanging out with friends, doing exercise. I hope this is helpful. Stress is a major topic. Please share any questions. If you have advice of how you're dealing with stress better now than you were maybe 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, share it so anyone watching this can better handle their stress. Stress ain't going away. Things are crazy out there, but we can handle it and we can appear calm, cool, and collected even in the most stressful environments. Trust me, I've come a long way in this. I got a long ways to go, but this is a journey. This is a process. It can make major progress. You're never going to be stress free. It's not reality. First step, realize you're going to have stress in your life and enjoy life. I hope everyone has a good 4th of July week. Thanks.